Hello, Dominican Sisters of Peace and Associates, community members, and friends. As we draw closer and closer to November 8th, we asked a few of our sisters about their experience voting and the current election. Let's see what they had to say.
I voted in 1961. Was my first time that I voted. I don't recall the exact circumstances, but I have always considered that voting is very important, studying the issues, and reminds me of when I worked with Catholic Social Service of Tucson. In the immigration program, I met with a lot of new U.S. citizens, and they were so excited because now they could vote, and led me to reflect on how many times do we take our voting for granted.
The first time I voted was just after the Second World War. At that time, I felt that the candidates were seasoned politicians and were really concerned in the safety of our country.
I am deeply troubled that the divisive movements expressed in bigotry, racism, and exceptionalism will damage our identity and compromise our role in the world.
What worries me about our election campaign right now is that it's gotten so violent and so negative that I'm wondering when it comes to vote that people will vote more on their emotions rather than on facts.
As a citizen of the United States, voting is a freedom, a right, and a privilege. I agree with Pope Francis that good Catholics should be active in politics. We need to weigh in the issues with Catholic social teachings. One of the most important reasons to vote and voice their opinion is for the care of creation.
Well, it's important to take part in the election process because this is a democracy, and it will only be a democracy if it is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. It's not only our right, but also our responsibility to participate in the voting process.
My faith tells me that as a member of this one global community, I bear responsibility for the well-being of all creation. My civic responsibility to vote is a duty I take seriously, especially when the stakes are so high and moral leadership so urgently needed.
My hope is that people of goodwill will send positive energy out to the universe through prayer, love, and action to counteract all the violence and fear. We must take care not to be swayed by the media coverage. Listen and enter into dialogue with others who are faithful to the gospel.
I think we are a very healthy country, and I think that the present debate is unfortunate, but what else is possible? Of course we're going to debate with each other, but we always come out in the end. We have a very strong central government. We have a very strong Constitution, and I firmly believe that most people are loyal to the Constitution. And I think that kind of fidelity will save us.
Thanks to all who helped in the production of this video. And remember to vote on or before November 8th.